Hello everybody, and welcome to the final video for the Advanced Innovators Challenge for Roboticon 2024. In this video, we are going to be discussing the final steps that you should be taking to get the highest marks possible at Roboticon. Your presentation is going to be very important in getting the highest mark that you can. After you have completed your main project, I would suggest practicing your presentation over and over again. This will help you be confident in your presentation, which will convey understanding to the judges. Know any research that your group has done, even if you aren't the one who did it in the first place. It is also important that you understand any code or hardware that your project may be using. Again, even if you aren't the one who developed that particular part, it is still important for you to understand how your entire project works. When presenting, split up the presentation so that each member of your group has a part. When doing any sort of team project, group work is very important. Having each member have their own part will show judges that each member has contributed to the final project. Know your part and practice it like a speech. This will ensure that you are confident when you speak and that you don't have to read it off a piece of paper. It will also ensure that your presentation goes a little bit quicker. Even though you must split up the presentation, it is important that each member knows the entire presentation, like I said before. This is because any judge can ask any individual whatever question they want. If you don't understand everyone else's part, then you won't be able to answer any question that the judge may ask you. Next, we're going to be discussing the different criteria points that you will be marked on. It's important that your project hits all of these points and that you mention them in your presentation. First of all, the originality and the innovation behind your project will be assessed. I'm not saying that your project has to be a brand new idea that has never been done before, but if you find projects that may be similar, focus on the parts that make your project different and innovative. Next, your technological application will be assessed. This will apply to both your code and your hardware. Is your code efficient or is it unnecessarily long? Have you used your hardware effectively or have you used it inefficiently? The practicality of your project will also be marked. Will your project actually work in a real-world situation? Or does it just work on paper? Your understanding of your project as well as your quick thinking will be assessed. This will be assessed in the form of questions from your judges, and how you answer and how quick you answer will result in higher or lower marks. Finally, any research that you've done on your project is vital. This will show judges that you have done research into your topic and you haven't just done the first thing that comes to mind. It will also show that you have looked at other similar projects, you've acknowledged them, but you have thought about them and made your project original with innovation. Finally, let's go through some final tips for you to keep in mind when presenting and finishing off your projects. Remember what the focus of your project is. Your project isn't about the natural disaster itself, but it is about providing relief and preventative measures. You must focus on your solution and not the natural disaster you are solving. Focus on how your project provides relief or preventative measures. If your project is similar to something that has been done before, which is highly likely, you need to focus on what makes your project different. What makes your project different is what gives your project value. Finally, remember to treat judges with respect and have fun. This entire challenge is to challenge students into coming up with original and innovative ideas. This is an exciting and fun process, so enjoy yourselves. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it helps you polish off your projects. I'll see you all at Roboticon 2024. Thank you and goodbye.